Yeah, I was scared shitless. That was I think the first time that I was like, fuck. I felt like God's like wrath, if anything. Like the fear of God thing was more clear than ever in my life.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of The Careful Boys, where we are blessed to have Renato Canuto with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Undefeated MMA record of 2-0 and featured in a gay movie.
Oh, come on.
Look, the success that you've
He's like, I knew I shouldn't have come.
success that you've been having.
Hitting all avenues I can find.
Oh, in that same clip, we might as well say hybrid jiu-jitsu. We got to put those two brands together.
Very hybrid.
Yeah.
Very hybrid.
Hybrid sexual.
But a man cannot have such great successes without also, for the sake of inspirational conversation, taking some L's. What's either the worst beating you ever took in your life, or just in your mind the worst loss you've ever taken?
In the sport.
In or out of the ring, if you want to get deep with it, because we know about your IMDb background.
Yeah. Like my wife beat my ass at home.
yeah, that works too.
Start with in the ring, in the ring on the mats.
On the mats. Worst beating I took.
Like, did your dad ever throw a lamp at you or something?
That's crazy. No. My dad used to just like mentally bully me, I think, more than anything in front of everybody. Because he was my coach, so yeah, I couldn't do anything wrong. Yeah, the lamp would be nicer. I think the worst one, I think I fought the guy Tynendalper. He was like one division above me, and I just couldn't move. He was just strong as hell. It was one-sided. And then a month later on Worlds in my division. So that was kind of motivating in a way. Motivating ass whooping. But yeah, it wasn't that bad when you watch, but for me it was really bad because like, fuck, this guy's strong as hell. I can't even like do nothing. Yeah, he just controlled the whole match pretty good. Other match that was pretty
What was
lit,
it like? What was the
that
points
I think
like?
I didn't like was like 12-2.
12-2.
Yeah, so yeah, he beat my ass.
You got smoked.
I got smoked. Yeah, he ran through me.
Double digits. You didn't pass 3.
Basically.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Is it?
And you know what fucks with me is like I was like to the very like last minute I was like making sure it was like just 4-2 and I'm trying to like survive, and then he finally just blew up the scoreboard in the very end. He held me and got past my guard, but it wasn't that crazy. One that was really crazy that I actually got I consider my butt kicked, but it was a sick match for whoever is watching from the outside, I guess. Was with Garrett on ADCC. We got best match of the year, and we got best match of ADCC, which is the biggest event for jiu-jitsu, or was at least. And that one he won by decision. So there was no score on the board officially because nobody held each other down for long enough. But we were just scrapping.
So it was like 0-0 technically, like that.
He was 0-0, yeah. But he took me down way more times than I freaking was able to take him down. I took him down, I held him down, but it was before the points start, which is like the first 5 minutes of the match. Then after that, they start points. Then he was just taking me down, so I couldn't like stay down and just keep fighting to get back up. He would jump on my back, I was light out. He would freaking make me face plant. But it was cool. It was a good match. I mean, mentally, I was like ready. Just physically, he was beating me up.
Is there such a thing as sexual intimidation in MMA?
That's a very important question all the fans have been asking.
What you mean by sexual intimidation, though?
You're grappling with a guy on the ground, and then like he popped a boner or something like that to intimidate you.
What the?
No, never happened to me. At least.
Do you feel like if you're in the middle of something, you guys are locked up, and then he just like kisses you on the ear, like what are you gonna do?
That would kind of suck. I mean, you better be ready to get out, right? If you can't get out. So we have this guy we were just talking about. We have this guy, Adam Wrzinski, at the gym. And he's like the best heavyweight in jiu-jitsu right now. So there's more weights above heavyweight in jiu-jitsu, right? So, but anyway, in heavyweight, which is like 205 or so, he's killing everybody. What he does to us, everybody in the gym, including me, the coach, it's pretty messed up because how Justin Gaethje always says, if two men, always says, no, but has said, if two men can hold you down, if one man can hold you down, two can rape you. That's how I feel when I go with him.
Justin Gaethje's clip, yeah.
That's how I feel when I go with him. I'm like, he's one man. He can hold me down. And he probably could do whatever he wanted at this point. Because I can't fucking move, no matter how much I try.
So like when he holds you down, are you scared looking at the corner at Bart? Because you know what Bart will do after that.
Just look at his lips.
Bart's like, ooh, me next.
Adam, do me.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Bart's wearing a dress.
Standing over a fan.
Well,
He's like, I'm asking for
after
it.
Bart had the same experience that I had, but worse, right? Because Bart is more defenseless than me. He actually, Adam just took him to Poland with him for like a whole
Kidnapped
month.
me.
So he really liked Bart.
He beat Bart and took him on a vacation. He's like, we're going to Hawaii, baby.
I'm taking
You're my new girlfriend.
my new girlfriend. No, I'm joking. No, their kids get along. So yeah.
What's crazy is this guy, Adam, he could do to other professional competitors probably worse than what I could do to Taika.
What the heck?
He is absolute fucking monster. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And he's so technical. It's not like he's just like
You're just like, what the
strong man. You think
fuck?
of a heavy, you think like strong, like, you know, just that guy. Now he's like tall. He doesn't even look like yoked. He's just a big dude as far as like height. But he lays down on you and he just feels stronger than any guy ever
He's
felt.
just like this calm
Just
demeanor.
smash you
So I went
slowly.
to Poland and Croatia with his family, and at these jiu-jitsu seminars, like people can't wait to test themselves, right? They're like, oh, okay, this is like a superstar. So imagine you really like basketball, and LeBron's like, hey, I'll play one-on-one with anybody here. Immediately a line forms. So there'll be like
Bunch of
20,
guys.
30 fucking people in line, and you just see him destroy one after another. And he's 10 people in, and he's still just going, and everyone is hitting him fresh. And you're
Calmly,
just, yeah,
too.
you're just like, what the fuck? That's insane.
He's not like standing up, picking them up and taking them down. He literally just sits down, make you do the splits, and then if you survive that, then he lifts you.
And these
to
are
the
all
floor.
black belts going
Just
after
really-
him. And he's just killing them.
Is he fighting or anything?
Yeah, he has a big
Yeah.
fight coming up in like a week or two.
Oh, we're betting him, brother. I'm bet the house on that.
Can we bet jujitsu?
You can. On
You can?
some stuff. I don't know which.
Oh,
but yeah,
shit,
you
we gotta
can,
bet
you
on
can.
Adam.
There's few places that you can.
Renato bets, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, I had guys make money on me before. This last one, for example, in the MMA fight was fucked up because I was like plus 5,000 or something. They said so. I didn't bet on that one.
All right, in between takes, we'll do this UFC card, this upcoming one too. We'll do that bet. How about out of the ring? Not necessarily physically, but like, what do you think is like the biggest like loss you've ever experienced?
Okay, so this year I had our dog died. He was like 6.5, but that's like, yeah, he's been with us since he's like a little puppy. Yeah, it was all of a sudden, so that really sucked because like we were not waiting for it at all, and yeah. Anyway, he got sick. We realized that he wasn't being able to see from one of his eyes. We started like realizing that he was like not catching the ball or whatever was it. So we take him in, and they made it sound like, oh, I think he had a stroke. They didn't make a big deal of it, honestly, in my head, where like I thought like, fuck, my dog might die. It was just like, it is what it is. He's on the recovery now. He should be okay. Fuck, a week later or so after that, he just passed away like overnight. I want to say the night before was the first night I was actually scared he was probably gonna die because he was like kind of painting, breathing very slowly and stuff. So I go to Bart's house to work out because we work out freaking 6 a.m. in the morning every day. And then Raquel's sister was actually at the house then, and we had just competed. So we were like peaking, everything went well. I think we won our matches. I think it was around that time. And then anyway, she's staying at the house for a little bit. She's watching the dog, so he slept in the room with her. So I didn't want to go there and go check on him because like shit, you know, it's Raquel's sister in the room. They don't want to wake her up at 5:30 or whatever. I go straight to Bart's house. It's like 6:10 or so. We just started, and then Gio comes out. I was like, "Hey, Raquel's trying to reach out for you." I had my phone in the car, so I get to the car. I was like, "Oh yeah, the dog is not doing well. I'm gonna go home then and go check. We probably gotta take him to the vet." So then Raquel calls me and she's like crying like crazy that the dog like died, basically like around us dead.
That sucks.
And then I'm like, fuck, like no way, you know, like, so just that shock. Anyway, I'm pissed at life now, and I'm just like, you know, fuck God. That's how I was straight up. I was like, fuck this bullshit, you know, it took my dog, whatever. My other dog, my youngest one, I had 3 dogs, right? The 2.5-year-old one, he freaking starts throwing up like 2 days after. Yeah, so it was crazy. Like my dog died, and there was this little puppy's birthday the next day. And then the next day, he's getting sick and he's throwing up all of a sudden. So we rush him to the vet because we're already scared as hell. We get there and it's like, yeah, I think he ate something. You know, that's what it sounds like. We're going to have to check. So here's how it works. We're going to try to, you know, go there and then look. And then if there is anything, we're going to try to take it out like through the mouth. But if we cannot, then he got to go into surgery and we got to take it out. But he needs to be what do you call it? They gotta put him to sleep. No, what's it called? Sedate him. Yeah. So he would be sedated, which he's already like, we have like bullies, right? So he doesn't breathe all the time bad, but he's probably kind of already dangerous to sedate that kind of dog anyway. So they're like, just letting you guys know, if that's the case, we're gonna have to go through surgery. We're just gonna call you guys to let you know that we couldn't take it out. We're gonna have to open him up and do it. Anyway, sure enough, I get out of the vet and I'm like fucking pissed because now I just came to check if the dog was gonna be okay, what is happening. I had to leave the dog there to an emergency surgery or whatever. And I'm just like, fuck you. Like straight up, I did fuck you. So I get home. 30 minutes later, they already called. So they called way too soon because it was going to take 45 minutes to an hour or whatever they said. They called in 30 minutes and basically they just break the news to Raquel. They're like, hey, everything is okay right now, but Achilles actually, we lost him for a minute or so. We lost his heartbeat. And we're everything is okay. We just need to let you know that we recommend going on with the surgery still, because if you just let it be, he probably gonna still not be able to eat. He's still gonna have that thing blocking. We gotta go on, dude. Then life got really real, really fast. Guess what? I dropped to my knees. I started praying. I say, sorry, please forgive me, And I'm like, yeah, I was scared shitless. That was I think the first time that I was like, fuck. I felt like God's like wrath, if anything, like the fear God thing was more clear than ever in my life. Where like, I am a believer, I do believe in God. So like then I was like, yeah, sorry, my bad. Didn't mean it like that. It's like,
I had my thumb up too, so I was trying to fake one.
Fuck me, I was just joking. Yeah, I was very scary. It was all too fast. He was fine, he's fine now. He had no freaking, nothing happened, good recovery. He's good.
Did he eat something or some?
He did, dude. So I was like, he had like little pieces of a bunch of things, and I guess hair, whatever, got stuck all wrapped up in hair. And then, all of the little toys pieces or little things that he had on the backyard ended up clogging it up. Yeah, and they couldn't take it out. He's very little too. He's tight, so I feel like it was hard. Like it got stuck on his intestine. But yeah, he's fine now. And then I thought that was it. And then like I want to say a few months later, in the week before my my jiu-jitsu title fight for the UFC BJJ, I had like this crazy scam happen. So that was a big one too.
A scam?
Yeah. So basically I received a call, which I never answer calls that crazy. I don't know. I never answer any calls that I don't know, right? So like it was all like this year. This year been pretty like hectic. It's been like crazy. Anyway, I answered the phone because like it looks like it's a New York number. It says like it is the Brazilian. No, it was like first was the Brazilian consulate or whatever. Wow. Yeah, so they're trying to reach out. I'm like, hey,
like the embassy kind of thing.
Embassy, yeah. So hey, here we're trying to contact you. Can you come right here, right now in New York to the embassy or whatever? I'm like, no, like I live in Vegas. Like there's no way I can do that. What's happening? That well, I have the police, the Brazilian police right now in the line. Can I transfer you so they can talk straight to you and you can understand what's going on? So I'm like, yeah, sure. So I'm like, he's still like skeptical, right? Bullshit. Anyway, now they got me hooked on the call. I'm like on my way to the gym. I pull up on the side by the supermarket. I'm waiting them to explain. Bro, the craziest shit started. So first, they're trying to investigate this phone number that's using my name and using my photos and trying to, scam people and saying, invest on this, do that, and robbing people's money. I'm like, well, there's no way that's my number because I don't even live in Brazil. I haven't been there in like over a year. So it's not me. It's like, oh, okay, I see then. So, she pretty much was like, oh, I see. I understand what's happening. Let me just, phone the federal police because that's the civil police person talking to me, supposedly. So he's like, oh, let me just call them. She hits the radios. Hey, hello, this is, police, civil police, number this, that. Everything sounded hella professional. They spoke perfect Portuguese. The other lady answers and is like, oh, okay, what's his ID number, this and that? Okay, cool. Okay, this is whoever is her name. Anyway, pulls my thing up and is like, oh, this guy is being investigated for money laundering. We have a warrant for his arrest or whatever is it. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, what is happening, right? Anyway, like that, they got me.
They're like, you got to buy a bunch of Apple gift cards. And
No, was like, I wish it was like hella basic the way that you were trying to hit me. They took a whole fucking week of my life fucking with me and making me stay on the phone. And then they basically broke down to me that I'm being investigated on the super secretive operation that I can talk to nobody about it because if I say anything and the people who are actually involved on it find out, they're gonna pull all the money out, and then they might shut down the whole operation.
Did
And
you
then
say you had to like FaceTime
I'll be
them
part
too?
of it. Yeah, I'll be basically considered part of it. So now I have to comply because I'm innocent. So if I'm innocent, I just comply and I'll be okay, right? Fuck. It took like 5 days for them to finally tell us that you're gonna freeze all of our accounts and our assets to try and figure out where our money come from, to know if it is from money laundering or not. But that take a year and a half sometimes for them to let go of those stuff. Like, fuck, we have a gym, we have bills, we just bought a house. There's no way we can do that. So we're freaking out now. They got us our ass. They're like, okay, we're gonna take over the weekend to figure out what other ways we have to do it. So then finally on the Monday for the event. So before that, I couldn't go to the gym some days. They told me to stay at home, send them my location,
So imagine
tell
a
what
week
I'm
before
doing.
a title fight.
I
he was
couldn't go
he was
train on some
He's
days.
pretty much on house arrest just to stay at home.
Yeah.
We're gonna need you to send us a picture of your butthole for confirmation.
almost that close. Leave the video on for like 8 hours of one day at least, so we have on our files. Every time they would like call the main guy, the main investigator from the federal police, they were like, this is the number of the investigation number, this and that, on top of money laundering. Everything was super professional. I talked to some 7 different dudes. I ended up talking to a supposed CIA guy. That's where they fucked up, because they got like a Pakistani Indian guy probably. His accent was way too strong, so that's where I'm like, what the fuck? There's no way. But at a point, they even like FaceTime him for like a split second, which I wasn't thinking about recording then, but right, if not, I would have at least their faces. But for like some 10, 15 seconds, the guy popped up. And in the background here, he has the CIA thing on the back. And he's wearing a suit, glasses on and stuff, looking hella official. He's like, okay, once you guys have figured out what you guys want to do, you guys call me back. Boom, shuts off the phone. But now I saw his face. I was like, okay, this is real. It is really happening. The whole time I'm thinking the thing is real until that Monday after that weekend. They finally try to hit me with like, oh, okay, you need to transfer money to this account. I'm like, bro, I only have like a credit union bank here. We don't even do they don't even do wire transfers like that. It's like, okay, so another way that you can do is you can put this money on crypto and
Oh my god.
So now I'm already like scared as hell, because like their angle was, you don't comply, we're gonna go to your house right now, we're gonna pick you up, we're gonna bring you to investigation, you disappear, you're off the map for like some 3 months maybe, and after this, it's always gonna be on your record, you're not a citizen yet, you're gonna get in trouble, you're not gonna be able to get your citizenship, or some shit like that. So I'm like, fuck, I've been here for almost 10 years now. I don't want to fuck the whole thing I'd be building up, you know? So it was pretty stressful. So even in then, I was like still like giving them more rope, because I was like, I just need to figure out for sure that when I shut off the phone and I don't send them money, it is not for real. You know, because I was like, I don't want to risk it. Fuck you, this is bullshit. And then they fucking knock on my door. But yeah, finally Raquel was already like talking to a friend of ours. There's a lawyer and a police guy. And the police guy's like, hey, if you want to tell them to fuck off, tease them, say whatever, like tell them it is a scam. I see stuff like that all the time. Just believe me. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, Raquel, here, I'd rather risk the money at this point than to fucking risk it. And then it's not an actual scam. But anyway, when they started going, like, they started saying stuff like, you're gonna go to the bank, then you're gonna tell them you want to transfer this much money, and then you need to keep your phone on at all times. I want to listen to you. You gotta be cool. You gotta tell them that, like, you know, that's all you want to do. You're not being scammed. So I was like, bullshit. I just shut off my phone, and that was it. And then they never said anything again. But fuck, for that whole day, I was like, damn, motherfuckers are coming. I'm like with my gun loaded and ready. I was like, that's like, I don't know, you know, because even though it was a scam too, I was like, fuck, do they have anyone here? Because like they had a guy that spoke English, supposedly. The case that they sent me was a real case. So they got a real case, real people that got locked up. I don't know if they're still part of that.
Yeah.
Or if they just saw that case, or are we going to use that as
Probably the second one.
They're probably part of it. And then whoever got caught, they're like, they still go on. The other people still go on. And now they're like, yeah, look, here's the thing. We're investigating. It's crazy, bro. And then, yeah.
That's like old ladies. They always fall. Old ladies fall for everything. I swear to God. And like I see videos of them all the time, like standing in line at a 7-Eleven, and they're like, the IRS needs me to buy a bunch of Grand Theft Auto online shark cards.
Yeah. Exactly.
How do they not? It's insane.
And now it's on the news everywhere. Like people lost all their money on the same scam and stuff. So then I found out that, like, okay, for sure, that was a thing going on.
That happened at my store. My employees wiped out the register and deposited at a freaking ATM.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you got it? Did you get it back?
No.
Damn.
That's It's gone.
Damn, good thing you figured it out right at the end.
Yeah.
It could have been bad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we saved the money, but then like fucking at this point, I'm just like zero adrenaline going into my title fight and just fucking went balls to the wall and kind of blew it.
Yeah, I know. Damn,
yeah,
whole week.
yeah. I'll find that guy again.
You know what's funny? It almost happened again to another employee. And then midway through the conversation, she was like, wait a minute, this happened to someone else. And then she hung up.
Yeah, man. It's also crazy because if they fool you up to a point, I almost feel like you get put on a list of like, hey, this guy might be easy to get like later. Yeah. So maybe they'll come at you again in another direction.
One of my friends, and then literally a week after, he calls us like, man, I think they just tried to do the same thing to me. And this is an American dude, friend of mine. So like at this point, they probably look at my Instagram, who is the next victim, you know?
There's unlimited number.
I'm gonna send him a picture of my butthole.
So you should.
For confirmation.
This is really me. But anyway, on that angle, it was already like Charlie Kirk's thing just happened. We're investigating for, someone bought a bunch of guns on your account. So yeah, they're still going on. They just change the angle and like make the same story.
Never gonna end, man.
Well, hey, at least you were able to soccer kick some wins in this year as well.
Now, if you see me angry out there kicking people on the ribs, you understand why. Yeah.
For that CIA scam.
Fuck, my dog died. Fuck. Yeah, that's it.
I'm sorry, God.
I'm sorry, God.